Rays and Magic.
Welcome to Orlando Magic basketball, presented by Land Rover Orlando. The Orlando Magic have played some of the best basketball in the NBA over the last 3 weeks. Tonight they're back inside the Kia Center where they've won 3 straight. It's a matchup of East against West, the Magic and the Los Angeles Clippers. And welcome again, everybody, to Magic Basketball on FanDuel Sports Network. I'm David Steele, along with Jeff Turner, Dante Marchitelli, and Coach Brian Hill tonight from Orlando, where the Magic got off to a 1-4 start, but they played very good basketball since that time. And Jeff, now we see over the last couple of weeks how important it was for the Magic to acquire Desmond Bane in the offseason.
We've been saying it, David, for the entire season, but I think fans are really starting to appreciate exactly what they have in Desmond Bane. Over his last 5, he's had some big shots, none bigger than that one right there, that may have jump-started the season, according to David Steele. He has shot the ball well from the perimeter, but the ball has been in his hands more. He's figuring out where his spots are. Whenever you come to a new team, that's the adjustment. Where am I going to get my shots? Where is it? And he has bought into the Magic's defensive effort. He is playing with great energy and hustle, just feeding off of that Magic vibe, and he's just playing well. Really coming up, the numbers coming up, 32% shooting the 3. We know he's a 40-plus three-point shooter. That number's going to keep climbing.
He's a really good player and an excellent teammate, and he fits in perfectly with this Orlando Magic team. All right, tonight's opposition, the LA Clippers. They're off to a disappointing 4-10 start. Kawhi Leonard has been out several weeks with an injury. That means James Harden has a lot of responsibility offensively for this ball club, Jeff.
High usage guy again, just like he was in Houston, David. We're going to see a lot of the ball in his hands. The Magic are going to have to show different looks. Very smart player. Keep him off the free throw line. That'll help you.
No doubt about that. He has a knack for getting there. One of the great scorers all time in the NBA. When we come back, some Black Magic coming your way. Dante Marchitelli on the play of Anthony
on City Night. Our first look at that beautiful new City Edition jersey. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside Kia Center. Great to have you with us for the Magic and the Los Angeles Clippers here tonight. Before the season began for the Orlando Magic, there was one player that everyone thought might have the opportunity to be somewhat of an X factor for these Magic. Anthony Black is that guy, and he is living up to the billing. In his 3rd season with the Orlando Magic, he poured in a season high on Tuesday against the Warriors. Went for 21 points. He's over 20 points for the 2nd time this year. Looking to score, being aggressive, always making the right play. We know how good he is on the defensive end, but this is the wrinkle that he's added this year. He is in attack mode right from the start of the game, and he had some highlight reel finishes to go with it. Magic are 4-1 when Anthony Black plays 30 minutes in a basketball game like he did on Tuesday night, finishing with those 21 points. Our Toyota trend shows Anthony Black's improvement each year. He was the 6th overall pick in 2023. Started his rookie year, 4.6 points per game, then jumped to 9.4. And this year, the best start of his NBA career, 11.7 points per game for Anthony Black. It feels like 21-year-old AB might be starting to figure things out a little bit here, which could be quite scary for the opposition. When we return, the opening tip, Magic and Clippers from Kia Center.
Take on the LA Clippers, some Thursday night NBA from Central Florida. And we welcome you inside the Kia Center. Tonight's opening tip just a couple of minutes away. Let's look at tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Clippers, it'll be Harden and Chris Dunn. Kobe Sanders, a rookie, John Collins, and Ivica Zubac. That's the starting 5 for the Clippers. And it's Suggs and Bane, Da Silva, Wagner, and Carter for Orlando. Paolo Banchero is out for the 4th consecutive game with a growing strain. Head coaches for tonight, of course, Jamal Mosley in his 5th year, directing the team after a 1-4 start. They've won 7 of their last 10. And Ty Lue in his 7th year as head coach of the Clippers. 10th year as a head coach in the NBA. Our officials for tonight's game: James Williams is the lead official, and Mitchell Irvin and Simone Jelks round out the three-person crew, as Franz Wagner and Tristan da Silva get ready to take the court for the opening jump against the LA Clippers. Jalen Suggs making his way out there as well. And Wendell Carter Jr., last man to go through the conga line right in front of us, courtside here in Orlando.
Oh, the Magic breaking out these new City Edition uniforms, David.
How do you like them?
Oh, man.
That might be your best looking uniform. Those are great looking.
Hard to beat the pinstripes, but
these are very clean.
Yeah, they're blue. They're blue and white. They're not orange.
You didn't like the orange, did you?
That's my least favorite City Edition jersey.
I like this court too. The City
No, it is very nice. Yeah.
Good look. Magic have won. Again, 7 of 10, 4 of their last 5. The Clippers trying to break a 2-game losing streak. They're a scary team with veteran presence coming off the bench, and of course James Harden in the starting lineup. Jalen Suggs, Wendell Carter Jr. Keep an eye on this matchup with Zubac tonight. Two big, strong men. Da Silva floats it up, no good, and it is touched last by Dunn, I believe. Magic will get the ball. Tried to sell it, but the official right there to make the correct call.
Well, James Harden matched up with Franz Wagner. See him get some touches. They're switching everything.
Wendell Carter Jr. cannot connect from 3. Rebounded by Zubac. Tristan defended by Suggs. Gets right in the middle of the lane and floats it in. Tristan gets the first points of the night. Franz Wagner picked up by Zubac. Dunn outstanding defensively. Wagner fakes the pass into the corner. Euro steps right down the middle. Zubac must have gotten a piece. Dunn. Kobe Sanders, a 3-point shot, rebounded by Carter. Desmond Bain for the Magic, down by 2-0, just getting started. Here's Bain, great pass to Carter. Da Silva in the corner from behind the backboard.
Tough angle right there. And the defense forced the wide catch. Just no room for error on that one.
Another 3. This one is short by Sanders. Rebound Suggs this time. Wagner running out, but a good job by Collins to deny him. Da Silva with the driving shot into the body of Zubac.
That's a nice job. Good delivery from Jalen Suggs, David. At the right time where Tristan could just catch and go before Zubac had time to set himself up.
John Collins rebounded by Da Silva. Now Suggs exploring for the Magic. Silva has been outstanding in the starting lineup after the injury to Banchero. His short shot no good. He gets it back, puts it back up, short again. Ricochet out to Wagner. Franz to Carter. Fakes the 3, moves in for a 2, and banks it in. Well, we haven't seen that one from Wendell.
I like it, though. How about that? Little shot fake, got the flyby, and a little kiss off the glass. You know, I always say Wendell's an old school player. There you go.
That was nice. Look at these two big bodies banging. Wendell wins that matchup. Franz Wagner. Crossover dribble. Nice spin. Tight spin. Lays it in with the left hand.
Well, you might have gotten grabbed on the arm. Able to get through traffic. Get downhill. I thought Collins may have got him on the arm.
Oh, now we got a little hand check foul on Wagner at the other end.
Let's go back and look, David. Wendell Little shot fake. Boy, it's nice. They're running at him now, shooting 45%. Able to get that little squeaker, and there's the reach by Collins. As Franz going, extending to the rim.
Harden 2 feet in the paint. And he'll get the benefit of the whistle here. The foul on Jalen Suggs. Got him on the arm.
Now let's take a look. Let's see if we see what the official saw. That little swipe down. I say it all the time, David. If you swipe at the basketball, whether you got it or not, sometimes they're going to recall it.
James Harden averaging 8 free throw attempts per game. He misses the first. It's only his 9th miss of the year and 104 free throw attempts. Came in at 92%, 7th best in the NBA. James Harden, 36-year-old veteran, 17th year in the NBA. We had Durant, 37 years old in Houston. We saw Curry at 37 2 nights ago, and now 36-year-old James Harden.
A young 36.
Still very good, all 3 of them. Orlando up 6-3. Bain against the rookie Sanders. Wagner. Hands off to Suggs. Suggs steps back and shoots for 3. Got it. Jalen missed all 7 of his 3-point field goal attempts against Golden State. That one gets him off to a good start.
Off the dribble. An easy shot there. Pretty well contested.
Harden missed short. Rebounded by Bain. Magic want to run. They have been a great fast-breaking team this year in transition. That's good defense by Chris Dunn. Over the back of Franz Wagner.
He's a terrific defender, David. Just did a nice job releasing and going to get that one.
Zubac whips it out to Dunn. Drops it off inside. The shot is good. John Collins. That one around Wendell. Magic on top by 4. Wagner to Suggs. He'll back it out, but the shot clock now at 10. Harden defending Jalen. Switch with Zubac. 3-point shot again. Rebounded by Harden.
And you notice after he hit that 3, the headband went right up on top of the head. He's cooking.
Zubac over the top. Big man's first bucket cuts the Magic lead to 2. Bain gets a stagger screen up top. His jumper is short. Rebounded by Zubac. Harden coming off the screen from Zubac. Rejected by Carter. Picked up by Wagner. Orlando's got numbers. Jalen Suggs attacking high off the glass. It's good. Not an easy finish by Jalen Suggs. Good defender was right there.
But this is the way the Magic want to play, David. Good job picking up that rebound and then getting the ball ahead before the Clipper defense sets up.
Harden for 3. Short. Rebound Carter. Long toss ahead to Wagner. Harden there. Wagner felt contact and flipped it up to get to the free throw line. Foul is on Harden. That's his first. Timeout early in the first. Magic up by 4. Nice start here against the Clippers, leading 11-7. Well, James Harden, we've talked about him. He had one of his greatest games against the Orlando Magic. It happened back in the 2017-18 season in Houston, Texas. A 60-point triple-double. He had an unbelievable night. Got to the free throw line 18 times. You talked about it. Got to keep him off the line tonight. Yeah. But only 4 players have ever scored 60 or better against the Orlando Magic, and James Harden is one of them. Those are 3 other pretty good players.
2 already in the Hall of Fame and 2 future Hall of Famers.
No question. James Harden in his career, number 2 all-time 3-pointers made, second only to Steph Curry. Number 5 in free throw attempts all-time in NBA history. Anthony Black reported in for duty. Here's a 3 by Wagner. Rebounded by Zubac. Neither team shooting it very well in the first 6 minutes of the game. Young spins against da Silva. Nice move by Tristan, his second field goal. Da Silva to Suggs. Another Wagner. Now it's Bataze who checked in along with Anthony Black. Three-point shot by Suggs is good.
Well, he's dialed in and good action up top. Go with a little handoff on the end around there, and he went under the screen, and Suggs plenty of room.
Pick and roll with Zubac, and the ball is out of bounds. Suggs up, set with himself, couldn't scoop it up. Jalen, 8 points already in this first quarter. Sanders will put it in play for the Clippers, gives to James Harden. Harden over Suggs. Got it. That's his first field goal tonight. Cuts the Magic lead back to 2. Jalen Suggs, 3 again. Not this time. Rebounded by Collins.
Heat check.
Jalen Suggs now 4 3-point attempts. He's made 2 of them. Harden seeking contact and finds it from da Silva. He's going to the line for the second time tonight.
Just does such a good job of just kind of rocking his defender back and forth, changing speeds, and then finding contact.
He's missed 2 early. Let's get a quick word from Planet Fitness.
One thing Planet Fitness members have in common, they're all strong.
That's right.
We're all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness.
James Harden went to the line 12 times on Monday night, their last game at Philadelphia. He made all 12. He's missed a couple here in the first quarter tonight. Wagner defended by Harden. It's a step on him into the lane. Anthony Black from the corner, short for 3. Bataze tips, Black has it. Silva, great cut by Suggs. The lob for Bataze, and 2 points for the Magic.
Great effort, second chance opportunity. The Magic doing a good job keeping that one alive, an extra possession.
Oh my, here comes Jalen Suggs. Defensive play and a slow-mo layup for Suggs at the other end. He had a notion to lob it to Black, I think, for a dunk. But AB said, no, you take it.
Yeah, AB just kind of stopped running.
Jalen's defense just amazing at times. Brook Lopez swings it to Collins. His shot no good. Bataze to Suggs with the Magic up by 5. Anthony Black. Good play by Collins to step over.
That one. Yep.
Knocked it loose. Harden. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Magic with the rebound. Here they come. Wagner in a hurry. Clippers are back. Long 3. Suggs. Rebounded by Harden. Brook Lopez. A veteran on this team, the oldest in the NBA. Lopez rolling through the middle. Missed the shot, in and out. Jalen Suggs swings it to Wagner. Wagner stepping around Collins, missed the shot. Magic wanted a foul. Jamal Mosley up in midcourt. Meanwhile, here come the Clippers racing down the other end. John Collins adds 2 more to the LA total. Magic up by 3.
One great thing about City Beautiful is there's no shortage of Magic players that come to pay us a visit. Tonight, it's Marcin Gortat's turn, and he brought some special guests with him. 20 people, 9 kids, 11 chaperones, accompanied him from Poland, courtesy of Marchin's MG13 Foundation. There you see them getting a picture with Clipper rookie Yannick Conan Niederhauser. Each year he selects about 5 to 10 basketball players from his camps in Poland to visit the U.S. They come to a Magic game, they do theme parks, visit restaurants. And how about this, guys? He also brought the widow and 3 children of a Polish Special Forces officer who unfortunately recently passed away after a long illness. He's got a big heart, always has, larger than life back home, and he does so much for the Polish military. And guys, how about this? Marcin and his wife Zanetta expecting their first child in January. And you talk about proud, that man is over the top proud to be a dad here soon. So congratulations to Marcin and Zanetta.
Gonna have a little baby boy in the Gortat family.
Oh, nice.
He is excited. Great stuff, Dante. Thank you. 3-point shot by Jonathan Isaac. J.I. checked in along with Jet Howard during the timeout. We have a foul on Orlando. Let's see who it's on. Isaac, I think. That's number 1 on Jonathan Isaac. Orlando's up by 6.
I didn't see that. I think she missed. I think it was on AB. I think she's correcting it now.
Yeah, AB was involved in the play.
Yeah.
James Harden, long 3 from straight away, knocks it in. His second 3 tonight.
Without Kawhi Leonard, he's getting all the touches, isn't he? He's just free to let it fly.
He took 25 shots on Monday night at Philly, made 7 of 25. He only had 28 points in the game.
That's what that free throw line will do for you.
Oh, that's John Collins with a big rejection, but it's Jonathan Isaac with a big putback. 5 quick points for Jonathan Isaac off the bench. Under 2 to play in a quarter. Howard defending Harden. He'll shoot for 3 and a foul on Jet Howard. So he got him on the forearm. Jeff, would it surprise you if...
That's a good call. I just brushed it, yeah.
Would it surprise you if I told you that he has been fouled on a 3-point shot more than any player in the NBA by a wide margin?
No, it wouldn't surprise me. You know what always surprises me is, like, you should just give him 2 feet and just put your hand up and try to discourage it, because you're basically giving him, he's such a good free throw shooter, you're giving him 3 points, right? I know he's missed a couple tonight, but you take your chances. A 90% free throw shooter, or what is he shooting, 38 from distance.
He's been fouled on a 3 16 times, and this is game number 15. So it happens on average every game.
And it's nothing. He's done it his entire career. You know, it's like the book is out there. You just have to read it and understand it. Now, that being said, you know, your instinct is you want to try to challenge and get as close as you can, but just got to be smart.
So the game plan to keep Harden off the line not working out so far. He's attempted 7. Chris Paul, another veteran, future Hall of Famer, has checked in.
The 40-year-old Chris Paul.
Yep. Magic moving that ball effectively, and Jet Howard knocks down a 3.
Yeah, he showed a little zone, good flash in the middle, and that's what you want to do. Paint touch, kick out. Jet knocking it down.
Lopez, 3-point attempt. Got it. Look, Lopez, his 3-point shooting rate has never been this high. He's taken almost all 3s now in his 18th year in the NBA.
His minutes are down, but his attempts are not.
Orlando's only up by 2. 3-point shot. Keeping the Clippers in this one in the first quarter. The foul is on Lopez, his first. Anthony Black will put it in play. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Another great crowd. Thursday night NBA. We've got the Knicks coming in on Saturday. Carter drops it to Isaac with the two-handed dunk.
Again, it's a little zone defense. Jonathan doing a nice job working the backside, a little high-low action. That's really, really beautiful basketball.
Howard guarding. Harden again. Steal by Bane. Bane leads the fast break. He's going to take it himself. Isaac is there again to shovel another one through.
And the Magic just owning the offensive glass.
Jonathan Isaac, a season high, 9 points, and we're in the first quarter. Shot clock, game clock, separated by 1 tick. Harden, guarded by Bane, 3-point attempt, in and out. Rebounded by Carter. 1 second left. Anthony Black at the buzzer, and that is the end of the first quarter. Well played, first 12 minutes for the Magic. They lead the Clippers by 6. The Magic lead the Clippers 30-24 after 1 quarter. Mentioned the Clippers being the oldest team in the NBA. The average age of the roster is just over 30 years of age. The Warriors, the Kings, the Rockets can't compete with the age of this LA Clipper club. Right up and down the roster, they are stacked with veterans.
They're all on the floor right now.
Chris Paul and Brook Lopez play a 2-man game. 3-point shot, Lopez missed it, rebounded by Bane.
Nick Batum out there as well, has been around a few years.
Batum 36 in his 18th year. Carter glides around Brook Lopez.
Just so smart, just catch and go, no hesitation.
Bernie Sanders. Lopez backing in against Isaac. Fadeaway jumper, airballs it. Bane rebounds for the Magic. And Lopez, tangled up with Isaac, is called for a foul. Jamal Mosley lobbies for a take foul. Let's get another look here.
You see it there on the right side. Don't see it. They just got their feet tangled up. There's no.
J.I. just got trampled by 37-year-old veteran. Orlando's up by 8. Jonathan Isaac, great first half for the Magic. Tyus Jones is on the floor now for Orlando. Veteran point guard. One of the old men of the Magic team at age 30. Jumper by Carter. Short. Rebounded by Zubac. Zubac just checked back into the game. Bogdanovic is checked in. Kobe Sanders with a nice move, but you hadn't seen the scouting report on Jonathan Isaac. Desmond Bane spins, fires it to Carter through his hands and picked off by Paul. Tyus Jones almost had a steal. Sanders travel.
He and Desmond Bane over there forcing a travel. Good pressure on the sidelines on the rookie. Yeah, you're right. You got to watch some video. You got to know that man can cover some ground. Jonathan Isaac with the block, and here is the forced turnover by our 2 new acquisitions.
Black getting inside, forced the pass to Carter, and Orlando turns it over. That's 4 in the first half. Only 2 in the first quarter, but 2 more early in the second.
That's what Coach Mosley refers to as trying to pass play in a crowd.
Sanders. Rebounded by Black. 2 back penalty. Black will attack and draw the foul. Let's see if it's Bogdanovic. It will be with the reach in on the drive by Anthony Black.
This is good. Open court. Seeing he's got an advantage. AB with the nice drive. And you see the reach across there by Bogdanovic.
Anthony Black, 21 points on Tuesday night against Golden State. Made 8 of 13 shots from the floor. 3rd year in the NBA, having his best season thus far. Wait. Caught that ball and quickly shot that second free throw, and it's good.
Big part of the other night. He got to the line 7 times in that game against Golden State.
Yep. 2 minutes gone in the quarter. Bogdanovich, offensive threat. Finds it in, fadeaway shot over Black. Can't get it to go, and rebounded by Carter. Magic look to run again. Black in attack mode. Too strong. Isaac was up above the rim, but just mistimed his leap. Chris Paul. 2 feet in the paint. Mid-range jumper. He's made a living.
Yes, he has.
That shot right there. 12-time NBA All-Star. Bane can't connect at the other end. Ball again. Hesitation move, steps back into the corner. 3 is no good. Tyus Jones with the ball. Batum defending. Jones skips the pass to Harden. His jumper's no good. Rebounded by Batum. Now the Clippers run. And Sanders scores, and a foul on the Magic's Carter. Wendell's first.
Now, this is a nice kick ahead by the All-Star, the veteran Chris Paul. Hits the young rookie in stride.
They've had a couple of days off, have not played since Monday at Philadelphia.
So your theory is that helps all these old guys, right?
Absolutely. I think that's even stronger than a theory. I think there's probably a lot of data that would back it up.
Well, you know, the one thing that, we heard Steve Kerr say the other night in his pregame remarks is that in today's NBA, you just don't have a lot of practice time. And so we saw when the Brooklyn Nets came to town, Jordi Fernandez was saying that they had a couple of extra days. They were able to get a practice. Ty Lue talked about tonight in his pregame. They were able to get a practice and clean some things up. That is really valuable for teams, even the old teams.
And for the older players, it gives them a chance to get their legs back.
Yeah, exactly.
Desmond Bane knocked it away. Stolen by Black. Feeds it ahead to Bane. He'll put it in. Bane rewarded for his defensive play by Anthony Black.
Is this anything?
Did you know that the Magic did something on Tuesday night against Golden State that has never been done in the history of the NBA? What do you think it might be related to, Jeff?
Something to do with free throws, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Second quarter free throws. Orlando was 18 of 18 from the free throw line.
Look at that graphic.
And the most in any quarter without a miss is 20. The Thunder did that in 10-11. I saw this same chart at my ophthalmologist last week. And the Magic, you see, on Tuesday made all 18 of theirs in the second quarter. Note that far right-hand column. Most of the consecutive free throws in a quarter without a miss have been fourth quarter.
Interesting.
None ever in the first.
Anything
18 or more.
Anything to Golden State being on there 3 times? Is there?
That could be something.
Something.
Zubac walked the ball in deep, but his hook shot is no good. Orlando with the ball.
Boy, looking at that graphic makes me think I need to go visit my
we really should just leave this up through the rest of the second quarter. That would maybe be enough time for fans to consume what it says.
Yeah. You get the gist, though. So the most in any second quarter in the history of the NBA. And that goes, but that goes back.
It goes all the way back.
All the way back.
1946.
Really?
That's what they tell me at Sport Radar.
Okay. All right.
Wagner.
That's really something.
Makes the free throw. Is it anything?
Well, it is. I mean, you didn't even really need that graphic to make that point. It kind of confused us a little bit. I know you did.
Graphic's good.
And we must say, John Harrell did a great job putting all that information together. Did you send him a picture of one of your little napkins that you draw on and everything? And then,
no, it's
so he's
a scrap paper. He's got to try and figure out what to do with it.
All right.
37 to 29. We'll go to the truck here in a minute. I think it's 50-50 tonight. I really do. I don't know. Batum knocks down a 3.
Oh, it's got to be a bell. He set a record, right? That's going back to when, David?
Never happened before.
1946. 46. Okay, according to Sport Radar.
I remember that season. It was not a lot of high-scoring games, so there weren't a lot of free throws.
Probably not. Yeah.
Magic lead is 5. Jalen Suggs. Lobbed it for Carter, and Carter was going for the rebound.
Yep.
That's another turnover, third in the quarter. Ball from the baseline. One of his sweet spots, tapped in by Zubats.
One of the better offensive rebounders in the league. Gotta keep a body on him.
Man. Splits two defenders. Jones down the middle. His floater is no good. Rebounded by Paul. Chris Paul turns it to Batum. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Batum. He caught Wagner with an elbow. Okay, another glance at the chart, and then let's go to the truck and find out if it's anything.
Yeah, you can't buzz a record breaker.
Something that's never happened before.
Yeah, it's never happened before.
You know, I thought it's one of those things, again, when I'm looking at it, I figure that can't have happened very often.
Yeah.
To make 18 free throws in a quarter.
And did you do the same thing? You wrote down years and all that
So I
stuff
gave
and
it all to
everything?
John.
Yeah. How long did that take you?
Too long.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Too long.
It's a lot of writing, a lot of numbers.
9 years.
Lot of
9
numbers.
years of too long. Backs it out. Magic leads down to 3. 3 ball. Franz, no good. Lando not shooting it well, but fortunately, neither are the Clippers. Bogdanovich, that's a tough shot. Great defensive work by Bain.
They're going to have Goga over the back, I think, of Zubats.
Yeah, that's his first. Anthony Black is back for Desmond Bain. And Harden returns along with Dunn for the Clippers. The Clippers did quite well with Harden on the bench. He goes right to work against Anthony Black. That's a tough shot. Black did everything you can do. Harden just too good.
The good thing is you force him into a tough spot, or just a 2-point spot, and you don't put him on the line.
Jalen Suggs back on the floor. Bogdanovich trying to knock the ball away from Black, commits a reach-in foul. And that's personal foul number 2 on Bogdanovich. Clippers' 4th foul of the quarter, so the Magic will be in the penalty for the remaining 6:06. Lob from Suggs to Black is right on target.
Out of bounds. That is a difficult pass to throw. AB doing a good job. Great eye contact between those two.
Quarterback to receiver.
Yes.
Harden, 3-point shot. Comes up short. Rebound Suggs. Black streaking ahead of Harden. Puts it up with a left hand, no good. Collins shoots it ahead to Bogdanovich. And an offensive foul on John Collins.
Gotta see this. Over the top of Zubats. Nobody ever saw AB.
Black is getting at least one spectacular dunk every game, it seems. Orlando's lead is now 3. 5.5 to go in the quarter. Tristan da Silva got it. 3-pointer for da Silva. He's shooting 41% from 3-point range. Harden guarded by da Silva. Spins the pass into Zubats. Bataze knocked it away. Stolen by Suggs. 4 on 3. Suggs to da Silva. Camped out in the corner. For 3. Another timeout taken by the Clippers. The defense of Bataze. The offense of da Silva. And Suggs charging up this crowd on a Thursday night.
Well, the Clippers have the Magic have forced 8 Clipper turnovers, turning them into buckets. How about this long 3 from
Fans that have obviously been in the team store, shopping online for their Magic gear. We're getting ready for a full night of action, competition, and unforgettable moments. That's coming up Saturday, 5 o'clock tip. Note that tip time, 5 p.m. the Knicks on Saturday night. The countdown is on. Don't miss a chance to witness exciting NBA basketball between Orlando and New York. Tickets available at orlandomagic.com.
I thought maybe Jalen Brunson missed a few more games with that ankle injury, but not the case.
Very long, was
no, he was not.
Tweaked it against the Magic. He played well last night in their narrow victory against the Dallas Mavericks. Collins sets that screen way out there for Harden. Done to John Collins. Shot clock at 1. Collins' jumper is good. Collins, a lot of people around the NBA, the experts, really like that pickup for the Clippers in the offseason. A veteran that can do a lot of good things for them.
We've seen it though. Veteran players going to new teams. It takes a while to get dialed in with your new teammates.
Suggs, bottom of the net. Third three tonight for Jalen. Four minutes to go in the quarter. Harden to Silva there. Collins attacks, lost the dribble. They say it's off the Magic. Magic say challenge that one. Off the knee of John Collins. Yeah, not going to challenge. James Harden flips the inbounds pass to Zubac. Bogdanovich. It's a full head of steam down the middle. Suggs from behind swats it out of bounds.
It's the thing. Even when you think you've beat Jalen Suggs, he's always in pursuit. Bogdanovich gets by, and then Jalen right there on his weak side, out of his vision.
Shot clock at 3. Oh,
okay.
Second time tonight, the Magic have fouled Harden while shooting a 3. This time it's Anthony Black. Now you pointed it out, Jeff. What you said is exactly right. Just back off a couple of feet.
Put your hand up. You're distracting him. If you get that close, he's just too good. From our angle, right in front of us, it looked like he hit him on the arm.
He'll have 10 free throw attempts in the first half after these next 2. And James missed 2 back in the first quarter. Let's get a word from Land Rover.
Land Rover Orlando, not only redefining luxury for over 30 years, but also convenience. With Easy Shop, save time and complete your vehicle purchase online. Go to LandRoverOrlando.com.
Harden averaging 26 per game. Has 16 already in the first half.
I think we talked about, we saw Durant, Steph, and now James. Their production, what they're still able to do, play at all NBA levels in their late 30s. It's just incredible.
Silva misses a 3. Chris Dunn, one-man fast break for the Clippers. Nice drop off to Sanders. What a great defensive job by Wagner. Anthony Black threads the needle. Tristan da Silva.
This is what Jamal Mosley wants. When he talks about pace, David, it's getting up, forcing turnovers, and getting out and running, converting them in transition.
Harden for 3.
See, Franz was right there. You challenge. If you don't get it, if he makes it, he makes it. He's too good a shooter. Let's go back and look. Good defense. There is the outlet, and look at AB. Tristan getting ahead of the pack and finishing strong. That's where you want your fast break points. Speaking of which, the Magic already with 16 fast break points.
Average 18 per game. Black is blocked at the rim by Sanders. Suggs to Bataze. Back to Jalen in the corner. Suggs to the baseline. One-handed toss, no good. Rebounded by Sanders. Sanders hounded by Black, and Suggs, he falls out of bounds. It's too much pressure for the rookie.
Jalen Suggs just playing That free safety, he's just attacking the ball handler.
Sanders played 4 years at Cal Poly in California. He hadn't seen pressure like that. Rookie Wagner with a crossover dribble, missed the shot off the glass and rebounded by Collins. Harden accelerating all the way in, missed the shot, rebound Bataze. Magic numbers 4 on 3. Black bumped by Sanders, puts it in, but it will not count. He will go to the line.
AB, you're doing a really good job. He has really developed a nice knack for drawing contact.
He's going to the line for the second time tonight. The Magic have only shot 4 free throws in this first half. They lead the NBA, 32 attempts per game. Wendell Carter Jr. and Desmond Bain. Check in for Orlando. Goga Bitadze and Tristan da Silva check out. Both played very well. Once again tonight, the Magic have good balanced scoring. Suggs has 12. Da Silva has 10. And then a whole slew of players have 4 or 5 and a couple of points for the Magic.
Pretty much has stepped on the court. Except for Tyus has scored.
Harden guarded by Carter. Fires the pass to Dunn. He traveled. A little too quick with the feet. Orlando will get it back. That is turnover number 10 for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, one of the key areas of improvement from early in the year. Early, the Magic was turning it over a lot and not forcing many turnovers. That's flipped in the last 10 games. Magic a plus team in turnover points in the last 10.
It was so bad early that we're still on the season running at a negative differential in that category. Turning it over more than we're forcing.
Step back, fade away. A beauty by Wagner. The Dirk by Franz. His second field goal tonight. Lead back to 9. Lando's biggest of the night. Zubats to Dunn, missed the shot in close, rebounded by Black. Magic running again. Over the top to Black. Carter, corner, 3. Rebound Zubats. Carter steps through the middle. Carter's there to gobble it up, but a foul is called. Wendell, number 2.
Boy,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think you got to challenge that one, don't you?
Well, you have a challenge to use. Maybe you just don't want to use it in the first half.
Yeah.
Harden has the ball in his hands, so he'll shoot his 11th and 12th free throws of the half.
All right, Franz using that great footwork there. Here's the Dirk Nowitzki doing the Dirk. Franz Wagner.
Well, that free throw list, is this anything tonight? Dallas was on that list. They made 18 straight in the fourth quarter. Dirk had 14 of the 18 in that game in the fourth quarter. 14 of 14 on the free throw line. Harden is 10 of 12 tonight. Under a minute to play. Suggs, a clean look for 3. Good again. And he says, you better put somebody on me. He looked over at that Clipper bench. That's 4 threes for Jalen in the first half. Harden dancing, firing for 3 again. It's good again. Just tip your hat, move on.
Yeah.
Big first half. He's got 21. Suggs fouled by Dunn. That'll put Jalen on the line for the first time tonight. Clippers have shot 13 free throws. The Magic only 6 in the first half. Orlando has made 7 threes. The Clippers have made 6.
James Harden with 4 of those.
And Suggs has 4 of Orlando's 7. Jalen Suggs at 90% on the season. Playing in his 12th game. He missed 3 games due to the second night of a back-to-back, just resting. And the 4th game he missed was due to a sore groin. But he's come right back and only missed 1 game, Jeff. He looks as good as ever.
Yes, he does. Playing with great energy. The real test we're going to see this weekend. We got another back-to-back coming up. Will we get him in both?
It's a big question. It's 2 tough games.
Yep.
Home against New York. The road at Boston Saturday and Sunday. Black steals it, bounces it to Suggs. He's got Wagner. Wagner couldn't finish the shot. Broken up. Here is Suggs, a 3-point attempt. Drills it. 4 seconds to go in the quarter. Tristan. High floater, no good. Tap, no good. And that is how the first half comes to an end. Frenetic finish in the second quarter. Jalen Suggs, a 20-point first half. And James Harden, a 24-point first half for the Clippers. And Orlando has its biggest lead of the night on that last Suggs 3. Let's check in with Dante.
All right, thank you, David. J.I. man possessed there in the first half. What did you see that you were able to take advantage of?
Just playing hard. Our team is playing hard, and so we're rolling right now.
Got Jalen going right now. What are you seeing from Jay Suggs?
He's just being himself. You know, he's hard to contain, and he's just being him out there.
All right, last thing with James Harden. What kind of pressure does he put on you defensively in the second half?
He's tough, man. He's hitting that 3, and we're fouling him a little too much, but I don't think he can beat us by himself, so we just got to stay solid, and if he's going to make shots, he'll make shots.
Good start. Good luck in the second half. Jonathan Isaac, a man possessed, 9 points, season high. A terrific job from Jonathan Isaac here tonight. He was fantastic. When we come back, we'll be joined by Brian Hill. We'll recap all the first half action. It's the Magic pouring it on late. They take a 12-point lead here into the break. Brian Hill and the Magic halftime report comes your way next.
Gorgeous night in the city, beautiful, and the Magic playing some gorgeous basketball. 61-49, Orlando getting tremendous effort from everybody, really, but Jalen Suggs, we could see early on, Jeff, he was really dialed in. His 3-point shot looked great from the opening tip tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he really brings the energy that kind of feeds everybody on this team. And when he's dialed in like he is tonight, his energy's so contagious, getting himself going early with a layup, and then the defense is just incredible. He's got 2 block shots here in the first half. Just not afraid to throw those big assists. Couple of there, and then here's where he has just been really dynamic behind the arc. 4 of 7 from behind the arc. A little step back. He is just in a nice rhythm. His key player profile shows you those first half numbers, David. Look at that, 5 assists, couple of blocks, a steal, 20 first half points for Jalen Suggs.
That matches his season high. He had 20 in the loss against the Boston Celtics here. Let's check in with Dante.
Okay, David, thank you very much. Coach doing a great job there offensively, certainly in that first half, both ends of the floor, but we know James Harden is such a handful. What does the mindset need to be in the second half?
Well, we've done a great job of limiting the support cast. Nobody else has over 6 points, so we've been doing a great job there. We got to keep them out of the game. Then with Harden, we just got to do a better job defending without fouling. 12 free throws, way too many. A lot of that was in our control, knowing how to guard them, side view contests, and things of the sort.
Great insight. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Appreciate it, Dante.
Yeah, see if they can continue to limit the others. And James Harden, keep him off the free throw line in the second half, guys.
All right, good advice if you can do it. Good luck.
Well, think about it. I mean, he's got almost half his points at the free throw line. And we talked about it. I mean, a couple of those, he was fouled shooting a three. Just contest without fouling.
Quiet first half for Wagner. Da Silva with the ball fake, gives it into Carter. Missed the shot, in close, but rebounded by Collins for the Clippers. Harden feeds Zubats. Back out to Collins. Zubats with a hook shot, missed it, rebounded by Suggs.
They've gone to the big twice now, coming down the floor.
Wagner gets a fortuitous bounce of the basketball.
And again, just trying to, he gets ahead of the pack and he's got a step. Well, nice job, Jalen Suggs, dropping in right where he needed it. Good defense.
Franz underrated defensively. Suggs, hit check, still got it.
Yes, he is.
23 for Suggs.
He is smoking hot right now. Whew.
Biggest lead of the game. Zubats banks it in from Harden.
Jalen with the baseball pass on the outlet.
And a foul. Orlando just puts so much pressure on a retreating defense. You know what's interesting, Jeff? The pace. NBA stats, NBA.com, you can see all the numbers.
Yeah.
In the last 10, Orlando's pace is down around 24th, 25th in the NBA. But the fast break points have not dropped off.
Yep.
Well, they're playing with great pace when they get the opportunity, and they're not forcing it when they don't. Brian Hill talked about that at halftime. It's been a really nice mix offensively lately with the transition game, and the half-court attack has been pretty good too.
But it just gives you so many more scoring opportunities when you can score off of your defense and really get out in transition. We know when NBA defenses, for the most part, when they have time to set up, when you're taking the ball out of the net all the time and they're retreating, it is just hard to play in the half court consistently.
That's another Clipper turnover. Number 12 for Los Angeles. Wagner off to a good start in the second half. He'll back it out against the Zubats. Boy, good pass by Suggs again, but Da Silva had it knocked away and stolen. Sanders with the good hands. Harden behind the back bounce pass. Sanders a three-point shot. Got it. Kobe Sanders, a rookie from Nevada. He's one of their two-way players in the starting lineup. Suggs falls down coming off the screen. Harden. Silva staying low. Harden so clever, mishandled the dribble. Wagner picks it up. Magic with numbers. Desmond Bane lays it in.
It's just classic 2-on-1 break. Franz taking it as far as he could. Tough one for Sanders, caught in the middle of that one.
That's a deflection out of bounds, and it's coming to the Magic.
Watch this on the break. Again, started with the defense. Desmond doing a good job getting out wide, and you can see once Sanders has committed all the way over into Franz's lane, he can easily dump that off to Desmond for a wide open layup.
Pick and roll game. Wagner glides past Harden for two. 6 in the quarter for Franz. Magic have 23 points off turnovers. The Clippers have 4. Three-point shot. Harden got it.
You just feel like with all the turnovers, James is going to try to take this one into his hands.
Jonathan Isaac said it at halftime, though. He doesn't think Harden can beat the Magic all by himself.
I would agree with that. That's why as you start fouling and we get in trouble.
Spin move by Suggs. Step back, lean in. High off the glass, no good. Carter keeping it alive, but Collins gets the rebound. Sanders missed a shot, but he committed an offensive foul. The lead forearm into the chest of Wendell Carter Jr.
Watch the right arm here of Sanders as he moves. There it is, the elbow right into the chin. Yeah.
Wendell has been just great on the defensive end this year.
He's vertical there, just, you know, playing without reaching or fouling. When he gets a lot of pressure, he makes up for a lot of things when guys get beat. He's back there.
Bane rims out, rebounded by Dunn. Here's Dunn in pursuit. Suggs deflects it out of bounds. Just relentless. Jalen already at 22 minutes tonight. 23.6 assists. Collins inbounds it to Zubats. Harden can't shoot.
Defense.
Zubats there. Suggs challenging, but Zubats goes over the top of him. Magic lead cut to 11. Da Silva, right place, right time, but he missed the shot. Rebound number 14 for Ivica Zubats. Suggs going for another steal. Now it's 5-on-4. Tristan. Collins in the corner. Short jumper is no good, but a foul. It's on Da Silva. It'll put John Collins on the free throw line. Clippers putting a little run together here this third quarter after Orlando was able to build a 16-point lead. It's now 11 with Collins going to the line. Let's get a word from Kia. John Collins, dad, naval veteran, his mom a veteran of the Air Force. Moved around a lot as a kid, as military families do. Magic have 5-on-4. Dunn didn't get the steal. Bane, a wide open three. Got it! When you gamble, you can pay.
Yes, you will.
Harden. Oh, Silva almost there. Collins with a vicious throwdown.
That's it. Went into that passing lane, going for the steal, and just short, and that left a wide open lane for Collins.
Bane, Sanders on his hip, draws contact, and will earn a trip to the line for the first time tonight. Desmond Bane. Magic have led most of the way. They're up 11 going to the free throw line when play resumes. Here's our Ford Road ahead. We've already talked about this big back-to-back this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Home against New York, at Boston on Sunday. Then we come home and face another tough couple of games. Or those are on the road.
Yeah. Cup games right there.
And Detroit. Those are huge.
Yep.
Huge games on the road next week. Tuesday and Friday, cup games. Well, we know who will be watching all of those games for sure. Magic assistant coach Brett Brielmeyer's grandmother, Janelle Doyle, out in Seattle, Washington. Brett told us today that his grandmother, 94 years young, never misses a Magic game, start to finish.
How about that? That's so cool.
Big fan of the Magic, and big fan of Jeff Turner too, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sure it's David Steele.
Desmond Bane knocks down the free throw. He's made that's his first attempt tonight. 8 points for Bane. Cashes in again. So the lead is back to 13. Clock never started. 24-second clock. Stalled out.
That's a problem. It's got to go.
We're going to put, let's see, probably 22, 21 on it.
You know what's interesting, David? Whenever the clock doesn't go, the 24-second clock, it takes us longer than 24 seconds to get it all sorted out and get us going again. Seems like we could speed that up maybe a little bit. I don't know.
We don't understand the mechanics of how it all works. Must be more to it than
I guess.
what we think. Harden. Alex coming hard. Working against Suggs. Free throw line jumper, no good. Pretty much everything has been challenged tonight by the Magic. Strong defensive game. Wagner turns it over. It's Harden with Bitadze having an idea maybe to try to block, but he backed away. 29 for Harden. Silva against the rookie, rolling through the middle.
Would not be denied. Tristan seemed taking that matchup personally.
Silva in the starting lineup, averaging 17 points per game. This is his 4th consecutive start. He's got 12 tonight. Zubats just hammering his way in there against Bitadze. And a foul on Goga.
Tristan da Silva backing his man down. Comes back to the right hand there. A little flip.
Not sure who Zubats was guarding on that sequence. He was standing right in the middle of the lane. Not double teaming and not guarding anybody.
Well, he could do that for 2.9 seconds.
Kobe Sanders just had no room. Couldn't squeeze it in. Magic running. Wagner centering the ball in transition. He's fouled on the attack. How did he even get the shot off? There didn't seem to be any room there. But he just has a knack for finding that crease. Contact Zubats doesn't like the call, but Franz to the line. Let's check in with Dante.
David, JT, good timeout from Jamal Mosley and telling the guys we're in a dangerous area right now where we're just kind of relaxing. We're content to go back and forth. They score, we score. He said we need to buckle down. Defense is what got us that lead at the end of the first half. We've got to pick it up on that end of the floor and try to pull away. We're starting to see that here the last couple of minutes.
Well, it's been such a good defensive game for the Magic, holding the Clippers right now to 42%, forcing 15 turnovers.
Well, they're just in a nice rhythm defensively, David. We saw it against Golden State the other night. Just controlling the glass, giving up a lot of second chance opportunities.
2-point attempt. Harden. This one is short. Rebounded by Bitadze. Wagner. Dribble handoff to Suggs. Against Collins. Step back 2-point attempt. Rebounded by Harden. Tristan shows, then dumps it to Zubats. Zubats missed the dunk. Bitadze tips it to Black.
It's a good challenge on that weak side for Goga. Oh, I was thinking he got fouled on that one.
And great effort by Jalen Suggs to steal the ball on the outlet pass. Suggs, Bitadze, and going to bring the crowd to its feet.
Got to call timeout here. That's just a huge momentum play.
Wow. That man right there.
Wow. Watch Jalen lay out right here. Going to come up with the basketball, pick it up. And watch this. He's running the floor. He's the guy that makes the pass. Goga.
For the Orlando Magic. Watch Golic and Golic at 3:30. And then at 5:30, Stan Barrett takes over with Countdown Live. The ultimate show for all the night's biggest games. It's all the sports you need, all in one place, and only on FanDuel Sports Network. Golic and Golic, followed by Countdown Live. What a night for Jalen Suggs. Only 3 points, but that doesn't even begin to tell how good he has been. Not just the points, Jeff. It's been everything. 2 steals, a couple of blocks. That steal we saw him get just a minute ago was as good as you'll ever see. The whole play, just incredible.
And then to get up, the presence to get up, kick it ahead, get it back, and throw the lob. He's just in on everything.
3-point shot. Short. Came right back to Harden. 3-point attempt. No good by Bogdanovic. And the Magic have the rebound. Jalen Suggs bouncing off of Collins. Suggs into the right corner. No room there.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yannick Konen Niederhauser has checked in for the first time tonight. He's a rookie out of Penn State. You'll notice him because his lettering goes from hip to hip, left hip to right hip. Conan Niederhauser.
I like it. I like it. Swiss-born player, right?
Yeah.
Mine's supposed to be right. I think only Clint Capella, the other Swiss player we had in the NBA. Yeah.
Bogdanovich got it for three. Now he's a player that can get hot in a hurry.
Yes, indeed.
We've seen that through the years, his 9th year. Wagner. That's goaltended. Niederhauser looking down at the bench saying, let's challenge that one.
No, it's a foul. The foul called first, I believe. The foul by Brown, I guess.
He's got some length. 6'11", long wingspan.
Has not gotten a whole lot of playing time.
So no goaltend.
Yeah.
It's 2 free throws for Wagner.
Kobe Brown on the floor as well. First time for him in the ball game.
Tyloo clearly not happy with the production of some of his players. The free throw no good by Wagner. Jalen Suggs getting a well-deserved rest. Magic have a lineup of Black and Bain, Da Silva, Wagner, and Carter. Franz made his first 6. Gets 1 out of 2 on that trip to the line. It's a 15-point lead again. Silva's on Bogdanovich. Niederhauser. Harden tracked by Carter. Screen. Harden driving left. Shoots a pass cross court. Bogdanovich a 3-point shot. No good. Rebound is controlled by the Clippers. Reload. Bogdanovich missed again. Desmond Bain the rebound for the Magic. Bain guarded by Kobe Brown. And there's a block shot by Niederhauser out of bounds. Big fella last year at Penn State, averaged 13.6 rebounds a game. Good shot blocker in college. Shot blocking usually translates well to the
Yes,
NBA.
it does. Yep.
Ooh, tough catch. Wagner made it work. 11 in the quarter for Franz, 17 in the game.
Well, we talked about a slow start for him, and there's a reach, kind of got Bogdanovich in the face. Franz finding a way to get in the scorer's column, getting to the free throw line. The great ones do that.
Yep. Franz averaging 23 points per game. He'll check out here with Isaac checking in. Excellent third quarter for Franz. 17 points overall. Paul skipping across the midcourt line, guarded by Jet Howard. Ball fake. Now the 3 by Harden. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Carter.
Big time two-hand rebound.
Made the Wendell. Anthony Black got a step. Niederhauser could not get there in time to block the shot.
Good change of pace by AB that time. Kind of almost stood up, looked like he was going to stop, and then just turned the Jets on.
Biggest lead of the game, 19. Late third in Orlando. Hard double team. Niederhauser floating it high over Jonathan Isaac. That is his first field goal of the game. Checked in here in the third quarter. With Bain and Carter. Kobe Brown defending him. Anthony Black skipping in close, puts it in.
Oh, great change of pace then.
Yeah.
There's the hesitation in the air as Niederhauser was coming over for the block.
Well, the young Magic players, Da Silva, Black, really showing great improvement. Kobe Brown, nowhere to go. Three-point shot, good out of the corner by Bogdanovic. Under a minute to play in the quarter. Payne splits two defenders. Twisting shot, no good. Clippers could not control it. It's out of bounds back to Orlando. Payne crashing in there. Shot clock at 8. 45 seconds to play in the third quarter, which has been won by the Magic so far. Clippers going to use a timeout.
Yeah,
challenging.
Yep, to who was off of it. It just took the referees a long time to get the ball to the for the inbounds. Plenty of time for Ty Lue to challenge that one.
So we have our first Sprite coaches challenge of the night.
LA is challenging the ruling on the floor of Orlando possession. That play is under further review.
Mitchell Irvin, Simone Jelks, that's the lead official. James Williams with the headset on. In the replay center tonight, Leon Wood and Mark Lindsay. Taking a look at this one up in New Jersey. Is that Carter's knee that it was off of? Really hard to tell from that angle.
I'm not sure.
Well, our first challenge of the night. Let's see how this one goes.
Have to have a different angle, I think, to see.
May have to look at this one from
Chris Paul was right there in it. I couldn't tell if it was his knee or Wendell's. Almost can't see from the angle they're showing in the arena how it's possible that it went off Wendell's knee. It looks like Chris Paul is definitely in front of him.
The Magic tonight have 29 fast break points. We still have a quarter and a few seconds to play.
After review, it has been determined that during the rebounding sequence, Wendell Carter Jr. makes illegal contact with Chris Paul. Therefore, a proximate foul has been issued to Orlando's Carter. It'll be LA ball side out. The challenge is successful. LA has one challenge remaining.
There you go. They can find a foul. If you see a foul, you can call it on the play.
Here comes Wendell flying in there. And that's where the foul occurred, is what they're saying.
The correct call,
I believe so, yeah.
Say. Wendell's second personal foul. And the Clippers get the ball back. Chris Paul is 40 years old in his 21st year in the NBA. Last year, he started all 82 games for the San Antonio Spurs. That was really remarkable at age 39.
Yep.
Clippers loaded up on the veterans when this season began. Harden gets past Payne, high float shot, got it. So good. Cuts the Magic lead to 14 with 30 seconds to play in the quarter. 31 for James Harden.
I talked about this earlier. He has this great way of just rocking the defender back and forth. And then just kind of making him wrong and going the other direction.
Payne brings it up the floor for the Orlando Magic. He'll run some clock. 7 seconds between clocks. Payne to Carter. Thought about a backdoor pass. Jet Howard lets one fly. Got it for three.
Jet Howard's starting to earn more minutes on the floor from Jamal Mosley, and
that's why.
That's exactly why.
He's made 2 threes tonight. He's up near 40% for the year. Harden, Kobe Brown, no good for 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. 17-point lead for the Orlando Magic after 3 in downtown Orlando. This TV timeout is brought to you by your local Chevy dealer. Take a look at tonight's Metro by T-Mobile game recap. The Magic enjoy a 17-point lead. How about those fast break points? 29 for the Magic tonight. Bench very effective, 25 assists. So much to like about the way the ball club has played through 3 quarters.
They're just dominating all the hustle points, David, points in the paint. They're owning the glass, out rebounding the Clippers. Just doing a lot of good things, but the points off turnovers, that's huge.
Look at that ball movement, setting up a 3 for Bane, no good. Carter kept it alive. Isaac grabs the rebound. Bane reloads. Got it.
Second chance opportunities. 3-point shooters love those, David. That thing coming inside out. Nobody running at them.
Orlando's lead reaches 20. Bogdanovich. Niederhauser setting the screen. Kobe Brown for 3. It's good. Brown, 3rd year out of the University of Missouri. We played 1 minute in the 4th quarter. Orlando has led almost the entire way. Wendell Carter Jr. for 3. His first 3 tonight. Magic shooting 50% from deep, 13 of 26. Chris Paul, rebounded by Isaac. Anthony Black backs it out to Carter. Chet Howard, 2-man game with Wendell. The shot no good. Niederhauser fell down. Carter was in the area, and let's see, a foul against the Clippers, I think.
Did Niederhauser stick his leg out, I think, maybe?
Not sure who they called it on. It might have been Kobe Brown. Let's get another look. It is Niederhauser. Not sure what happened there.
Right there, yes, he just kicked him on the arm. Yep.
Magic still up by 20. Clippers with the basketball. Bogdanovich comes off the screen for 3. Rebounded by Carter. Wendell 7 rebounds now. Desmond Bane for 3 again.
I love it when he pulls in transition, David. Defense trying to scramble. It's a good spot for him to pull the trigger.
Bane's got 15. Another balanced attack for Orlando tonight. Black breaks up the pass to Zubac. Another Clipper turnover.
Boy, got to get Desmond the ball.
Everybody's feeling it. Anthony Black from deep. Ty Lue will try to stop the bleeding. Might be too late. Orlando's up by 26. Anthony Black from downtown Orlando. Timeout Clippers. Well, it's been the long ball, Jeff, working in favor of the Magic in this game. 15 of 28. Better than 50% 3-point shooting tonight.
Boy, in this little stretch right here, the Magic doing a great job. Wendell and Dez, and then AB answering, forcing the timeout from Ty Lue. Our Taco Bell take tonight shows you that 7 Magic players in the books with a made 3.
Magic have made 4 in the quarter. And that's almost an 8-second count against the Clippers, and then Chris Paul fumbled it, got it back. Oh, good play by Howard, playing that pick and roll beautifully.
Yes, he did.
Bane, hesitation dribble, missed the floater. Rebounded by Paul. Christie out running in front. Now he locates into the corner. Zubac floats it in over Carter. Zubac, big rebounding game. Double-double on the year for him, number 9. Anthony Black, he and Wendell wound up occupying the same space.
I say Zubac averaged about 16 boards a game in the 2 against the Magic last year.
That's right. Had 20 in one game. That's going to put the Clippers on the line. That's Cam Christie stepping to the free throw line. The foul on the Magic. Cam Christie from the University of Minnesota. One and done player. In college, played 22 games with the Clippers last year. Let's get a word from Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Deep fried Thanksgiving.
Way to do that. Looks good.
Cam Christie had 17 points in a game against Phoenix earlier this year. Ty Lue dipping down to the end of that bench tonight, trying to find something that might work. Isaac tips the rebound to Bain.
So far, your theory about the old guys getting a couple days rest and contributing is not really panned out.
You're right.
It was a good.
That was a bad theory.
No, it was good. It was good. It made sense. They just didn't get enough Ensure in them, I guess.
They needed another day. Vanilla or chocolate?
Got to be vanilla, right?
That's a clock violation. You ever tried that stuff?
Unfortunately, I have.
Kobe Bryant inbounds into Chris Paul. 8:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich. Three-point shot by Christie. Did that hit the glass? Might have grazed the backboard from the corner. Who did we see do that the other night? Da Silva?
I think so, yeah.
Could be wrong. My eyes could have played tricks on me, but I thought it might have hit the backboard.
It's a nice backdoor cut by Desmond Bain.
Foul on
Jonathan. Yep.
Orlando's lead is 20. They led by 26 prior to the Ty Lue timeout. Orlando trying to secure its 9th win of the year. Magic have won 7 of 10 and 4 out of 5. Desmond Bain. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Bain into the corner. Howard on the drive. Back to Desmond Bain. Going to have to fire. He does. It's short. And the Clippers have the rebound. Anthony Black intercepts the pass. Pull up three from straight away is short. Rebounded by Zubac.
How many times we've seen him come up with those steals like that? People trying to throw over the top of him.
They go into Zubac. Missed the hook shot. Another chance for the big fella. Barreling through the middle, puts it in. And Jamal Mosley wants a timeout. The Clippers have cut a 26-point lead down to 18 with a lot of time left. Magic and the Clippers, we'll see them again out in California in February. Next up, it'll be the Knicks coming to town. They'll be looking for some revenge. Orlando knocked off New York just a little over a week ago up in the Big Apple. New York, a 9-5 record. Jalen Brunson playing at a high all-star level once again this year, back from an ankle injury he suffered against Orlando.
I believe they will be without OG Anunoby, but I don't know. The Knicks players seem to heal very fast.
Yeah. Orlando ball with the lead. 7 minutes to play. Who's giving him a lift?
Yeah, it's a good timeout by Jamal Mosley. Just kind of refocus the guys, get Franz back on the floor.
Isaac delivers the pass to Carter. He says challenge that.
Now Chris Paul wants the ball very quickly. Didn't want it before when they were challenging.
All right, Magic used their first challenge tonight. Wendell, boy, he quickly started waving that right index finger, didn't he? So the Magic's first Sprite coaches challenge of the night. Clippers won their challenge earlier.
Orlando has called a timeout to challenge the encore ruling of LA possession. That play is under further review.
Wendell was adamant about it.
Yep.
You know, when you think about it, it seems like the quicker the spinning of the finger after a play, the more sure that you can be that it's the right decision to challenge. Wendell.
Well, it was off of Zubac's hand, right?
Yeah,
he knew.
it was.
Yeah, he knew it. Like
he saw it.
As soon as he realized the call was going against him. That first one's off his leg, but then it goes right off of Zubac's hands.
This should take 15 seconds.
Watch his reaction when he hears the whistle. We didn't get that far. He knew.
Motion. Yeah, he started spinning that finger immediately.
Little former LA Laker meeting going on at half court. Mo Wagner and Ivica Zubac, teammates in Los Angeles.
After review,
with the
it has been determined that number one, there is no proximate foul by Chris Paul. Following that, the ball last goes off LA's Zubac's right hand. The ruling on the floor of LA possession has been overturned to Orlando possession. The game clock is right at 6:53. The shot clock gets reset to 7 seconds. This successful challenge allows Orlando one additional challenge, and they keep their timeout as well.
Magic have to use a challenge, but they still have one left if needed in the final 6:53. Shot clock will be reset to 7. So not a lot of time, but ample time to get a shot. Good shot. Black floats it into Wagner. Wagner doesn't need much time to get that one up, and he's fouled by Zubac. He takes some hard falls, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Landed on his left hip on this one.
Just that's a big body to run into, and Zubac, Franz always seems to get up. David, have you noticed that you can gauge how hard Jamal Mosley's working with his team and working the officials just by the amount of the juice that he goes through in front of his energy drink here. It's
right in front of
us. You know, he's on his second bottle tonight, so you can tell he's working really, really hard.
That's bottle number 2. He's already down one of those bad boys.
Yep. Just got a mule kick on the table from him as well.
Yeah. 1 out of 2 for Franz Wagner, who's been to the free throw line 10 times tonight. 10 of the Magic's 18 free throw attempts from Franz. Zubac handed off to Paul. Wants to go back to Zubac. Instead, it's Kobe Brown. Brown challenging Isaac. No chance.
Bad decision.
Brown got it back. Shoots again. This one's no good. Isaac with the rebound.
David, really good job by Wendell covering up Zubac in there, because you're right. That's where Chris Paul wanted to go.
Wagner is fouled on the drive again. It'll be on Christie. That will be his second. Wagner doing work on the free throw line tonight. 8 out of 10 stepping to the line here. So Franz now with 19. Jalen Suggs 23 to lead the Magic. We haven't seen James Harden in a few minutes. Harden has played 31 minutes, has 31 points in 31 minutes.
I don't think we're going to see James Harden the rest of the way.
He's got the warm-up jacket on. Yeah, looks pretty comfortable over there. Orlando's up by 21. They're on a 7-game road trip. Chris Paul, leader, no good. Rebounded by Wagner. 21-point lead with 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Da Silva lets it fly. 3-point shot, Tristan da Silva.
It's just so effortless. Just, he catches that thing, the knees are bent, it's full extension, and the confidence.
Kobe Brown splashes home a three. That's his second three in the game. He was 1 of 6 from three coming into tonight. Anthony Black. Silva again, curling off that screen. Missed the shot. Here come the Clippers in a hurry. Cam Christie. Missed it short. Tap, no good. Rebounded by Wagner. Franz directing traffic with 5:07 left. Gets the ball from da Silva. Wagner, Carter screen. Spins into Zubac. Left-handed shot. Tough break. Rolls around and out.
Oh boy, holding his head when he hit when he went down.
It's 5-on-4, and Kobe Brown makes another three. That's his third of the quarter. Wagner never able to get up. And the Clippers take advantage. Timeout. Down to 4:45 to play in the fourth quarter. The Magic trying to hold off the Los Angeles Clippers. We'll see Wagner get shoved to the elbow from Christie.
Oh,
and he bumped his head on a camera. One of those long lens still cameras underneath the basket. Franz will check out of the game. 20 points for Franz tonight. 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Just gives it all. He's got every single night. Chase Richardson has checked in.
Chase Richardson, Jamal Cain on the floor. One of the Magic's two-way players.
Here's Batadze. Koga looking for an outlet. Cain comes to the ball. Magic two-way player. Jamal Cain. It's an errant pass and out of bounds, turned over by the Magic. Cain's got quite a bit of NBA experience. He's played in 83 NBA games. Most of them with Miami. Last year he played with New Orleans. Played 37 games last year, Jamal Cain, with the Pelicans. Chris Paul. Kobe Brown, a hot hand, not that time. But he gets his own rebound back and draws a foul. Kobe Brown trying to send a message to Ty Lue and that coaching staff. Needs some more minutes. He's made 3 threes in this fourth quarter. Jameel Telfort has checked in as well, another two-way player for the LA Clippers. Chris Paul still out there getting some pretty big minutes for the 40-year-old. 20 minutes on the clock right now. 3-point shot is no good. That was Telfort with the attempt. Here comes Richardson barreling down to da Silva. Tough shot. He banked it home with his left hand.
It's just downhill going right at his defender. Could have easily been a foul call there.
17 for da Silva. Paul tried to lob it up, and Niederhauser could not control it. Howard through the middle. Little flip shot. Spins it in.
The Magic continuing to rebound, get out, and go the other way. 37 fast break points for the Magic tonight.
Goodness. Chris Paul. Cam Christie. His shot swatted down by Batadze, but I think the foul is on Jamal Cain.
David, how about this matchup? Chase Richardson, Chris Paul. Chris Paul started his NBA career in 2005. Guess what year Chase Richardson was born?
05.
05.
What a matchup.
Yeah.
20-year-old Chase Richardson, 40-year-old Chris Paul. Cam Christie at the free throw line for the Clippers. Clippers play Saturday in Charlotte. That'll be the 5th game of a 7-game road trip. They'll be home by Thanksgiving, but just barely.
Yep.
Da Silva throws it in there to Bataze. Big man trying to muscle up a shot, and the foul is called. Chris Paul argues for a jump ball, but that's not the case. The foul is on Jameel Telford. That's his first. Bataze to the line. Telford out of Butler in Indiana. Goga Bataze on the free throw line. He's had a nice game. Everybody that Jamal Mosley has put in tonight has played well.
No doubt.
And it's the entire bench. Everybody's played now.
As you pointed out early, good balance on the scoring.
6 points for Bataze, 5 rebounds for the big man from the Republic of Georgia. Bataze poked it away from Niederhauser. Big man going to try and take it all the way. Put it in off the glass. That's a pretty nice move by young Yannick Conan Niederhauser. His second field goal tonight.
Very agile for a big 7-footer.
He is. He moves well.
Yeah.
Chase Richardson. That pass somehow gets through to Kane. Jamal throws it in on the run. First points of the year for Jamal Kane for the Magic. He's played well in the G League at Osceola. That ball's kicked out of bounds. Only 2:07 left.
Or if you haven't watched that Osceola Magic team, that's fun. They are going up and down the floor, putting up 140-point games.
Really strong team.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have a great year. Chris Paul to Niederhauser. Gives it back to Paul. Paul, this time he'll take it all the way. Future Hall of Famer, 9-time All-NBA defense, Chris Paul. Kane for 3.
That's what happens down in the G League. You just catch and let it fire. Let's just go for it.
Jamal Kane. Magic have made 17 threes tonight. Christie down the middle, missed the shot. Now Da Silva in a hurry. Kane off the 3-point line. 3-pointer Da Silva. Goga puts it in. 25-point advantage. 26 is the biggest of the night. Minute 20 left. Kane fighting defensively against Brown. Out of bounds off Jamal. Our post-game show is just a couple of minutes away with Dante and Brian. He'll give you the full breakdown of tonight's Magic win. It's going to be 5 out of 6, 8 out of 11 in the win column. After that start that had some people concerned. Not us though, Jeff.
No, you look around the league when you add key players, it always is like that. Remember a few years ago when the Phoenix Suns, watch this lob right here. Oh, big foul right there. Yep. Phoenix Suns added Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal alongside Booker, and everybody said, well, it's over. We might as well just give them the championship. It just takes, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You have to develop chemistry. You have to play together. Could say that the Brooklyn Nets team, you add players, that team that added,
they never could
get it going.
A combination.
Yeah,
Desmond Bane, he does seem like the perfect fit for the team, and now we're seeing it on the floor.
Exactly.
It just took some time to meld it all together. Yeah. Now you've got the injury to Banchero, so there will be an adjustment when he comes back.
Sure.
Bataze 4 out of 4 on the line. He's in double figures. Another double-digit man for the Magic. That's the 6th to hit double figures tonight. rebounds. Niederhauser could not connect. And it's offensive basket interference. Niederhauser, what did he hang on? Tried to pull himself up.
Yeah.
Well, Ty Lue said it's almost impossible to hold a team under 100 in today's NBA.
Yep.
It might happen to his team tonight.
Yep.
Talking to the media before tonight's game, mentioned that fact, which is true. It is very hard to hold a team under 100. Chase Richardson, 3-ball, drills it. And another 3 for the Magic. And a young fella knocks one down. Christie, no good. Tapped in. They're going to get 101. Niederhauser with the bucket to lift the Clippers over the century mark, but it's all Magic tonight in Orlando. Blowout victory against the visiting Los Angeles Clippers, 129-101. Jalen Suggs, big night. He only played 26 minutes, had 23 points, made some incredible defensive plays as well. We had plenty of help tonight. Solid team performance. The Magic with the big win against the visiting Clippers.
Max One Music. music.